Hello. Is there something wrong with your microphone? It sounded really raspy. I couldn't understand anything. Oh. Yeah, I can, yeah. Say it a little clearer though, because I'm not sure if I can hear it that well. I think you should say the question and type it in the chat too, so I can see it, because this whispering thing doesn't really work for me. I can't listen that well. I'm sorry. How does being a woman affect me being in the incel core scene? Well, a lot of people are against women and this specific thing, because they have been hurt by women in the past and they do have some trauma with them. So it results in them like thinking, oh, all women are the same, and I am this, and like this one is no better, like they're talking about me. I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of rape jokes and a lot of just being mean to me, because I won't like flirt with them, and I won't like and I won't be a whore for them. I don't know. Just a lot of them not liking me just because I'm a man. Attracted to the scene's music. Well, I wasn't always, I didn't always like incel core. It was more of like, rock really got me into it. Honestly, I just got like one incel core song from Spotify or Autoplay, and I've been liking it ever since. Like in the past at first I liked shoegaze, and I really got into that, but then I went to rock. It was really good to me. It sounded like very nice. It was kind of like the emotions that I usually don't express. And then it evolved into incel core, which is more emotions, and I do like that. It's very good. Is it true that lesbians impregnate each other by coming out of their breasts? Well, I'm not a lesbian myself, but I do have lesbian friends, and I have seen their chests, and I don't think they're big enough to be carry a baby in there. I think they just go to like a sperm bank or Planned Parenthood or something and like ask, hey, can we get some sperm to like get my girlfriend or wife pregnant? And yeah, that's genuinely what happens when lesbians want to get pregnant, have a child. what do I think of feminism? Well, I am a woman, so I do have to stand for feminism. And remember, it's not women being better than men, it's women being equal to men. I think a lot of people have forgotten that. And they just they're just stuck in the mentality of woman victim and man bad. And it just hurts everyone, really. I think people who aren't educated in that, they should just study up on at least like one article about feminism and just not try to hate on anything. Okay, who are the most attractive incel artists? Well, I haven't really seen a lot of incel artists' face, but I think I've seen enough to. Well, Untender and Without a Life all have like a really big female following, more than other artists, so I'd assume it's them. And Pulsar's definitely one of them because in voice chats he always says, "Oh, I have girls hitting me up," and I don't know. What others?
Another incelcore artist that I've noticed has a lot more female fans. I have heard him showing off how many women have wanted to send him nudes. So I would assume that a lot of people are attracted to him, and that some people would say he is the attractive as well.
What is it like as a woman? It is life like everyone else. The only bad part is you can't really get emotional about anything without anyone not taking you seriously. So you just have to be like serious all the time if you want anyone to really acknowledge you. A lot of people do expect you to be a whore, and they just think that flirting with you for like 2 seconds will get them into your pants. But it's not really like that. They just have to like chill out and actually, another thing about being a woman, sisterhood. You do have to stand up for sisterhood, because if you see another girl, being like straight up disrespected by her male friends, you have to tell her, or else she'll just like be like that for the rest of her life. Like, what if her future husband starts beating her and she doesn't know how to really speak out about that? Yeah, that is another big thing. Being scared while you're like walking around alone, that is a very real thing. My parents have been scared. The only reason I didn't go to Steak Fest is really because my parents thought I was gonna get raped and murdered. That is like a valid fear though. I feel like a lot of people go through that though, not just women, but it's a lot of majority women, because not a lot of them work out as much, so they aren't very strong.
Okay, dude? You seem really tense. Don't worry. You don't have to be so nervous. Shh. That's okay.
Anime. How do you think the female species is represented in anime?
Sure.
Well, anime, Japan has a very bad relationship with women and females, so I don't think anime is the best representation, because every 5 seconds it's a girl moaning into the microphone and having her breasts out. I do think some depictions are very nice though, like when they're just a normal woman, or they're like strong warriors, or
more than
like
a friend?
Not trying to flash the reader or the audience every 5 seconds, as I said earlier.
So obvious.
Yeah, anime is cool sometimes though.
But he always battered me up with gifts.
Sometimes I have had to
flowers
drop
and video
animes
games.
because
But,
there was too
you
much
know,
fan
I always
service.
found it to be
It's okay though.
sort of
Japan is
cute.
just like that. I don't know if it'll ever change. What is a 5-step guide for men to get laid?
I hope you don't mind.
Well, if you want to get laid as fast as
You're just
possible,
so
it's better
warm.
to hire a prostitute. There are websites for that too,
Well, it doesn't matter
for
to
both
me.
men and women. You
You
can
just
get
have
a
to suck it up and deal with
female
me.
worker or a male worker.
I'm just gonna get comfy.
If you want to have a genuine connection, though, I do think you should get a girlfriend.
Let's
or,
just listen to the rain together.
If you want a real connection,
It's
I think you
nice,
should
isn't
just
it?
be Christian and wait until marriage to have sex with the girl you love. I feel like love
stop
has
it,
a very
you.
big factor in
Your compliments,
sex.
calling me pretty all the
It's
time.
a very important
Not
thing.
that I
You
don't
shouldn't
enjoy
go
it or
around doing
anything.
it randomly.
You're a big dork.
Okay, the specific 5 steps, probably just find a woman who shows interest in you, you show interest in her, you get into a relationship, you love each other very much, you take it seriously and get married and do whatever you have to do on your wedding night to consummate the marriage.
You look cold. How about I put a blanket over the both of us? And so we can cuddle underneath of it. Good. Not that you had a choice anyway.
An abortion.
Is abortion good? Well, it is in certain situations. Like, for example, if a 12-year-old was raped by her
Hey,
brother,
calm down.
that
Don't need to
baby
be
could have
serious.
serious birth defects, and the mother,
I'm right here.
she could have
It's
serious
okay. I
health
promise. I'll keep you safe with
effects
me.
to her health as well, because she is 12 years old. Her body can't handle that. But in the other situations, which I'm assuming you're asking about, when an adult
That's it.
woman, she gets pregnant
Just
and
take
she
deep
doesn't want the
breaths.
baby anymore,
I promise you,
she
you're
can
safe
just
with
get
me.
rid of the baby. It's her body, her choice. I do think it is a little
Crap.
odd
the power's
that medicine
Not to
has
worry.
progressed
I
that
have a
much
lantern
to where
ready.
you can terminate a pregnancy the instant you don't want it. A lot of people are against abortion. I don't blame them. It's whatever. I won't fight them on it because that's their belief, but I personally do think abortion is needed to have a healthy society.
I was going
It
to
gives
ask if
women
you
the
wanted to play
choice
some
of
video
freedom
games or watch a
of
movie.
whatever they
But
want to
since
do.
the power's out, that's now out of the question. So, I guess we just get to enjoy each other's company in the dark. Oh, come on. Don't pretend like you don't like it, cutie.
Black or
I know you
white?
do.
I am assuming you're
Come
talking
on.
about race.
Just hold me in your arms.
Based
Let's
on
enjoy
my
each other's company.
experiences with
I
black individuals,
relish this moment.
I have met some good people who are black, but I also have met some bad people who are also black. The first time I met a black person was when I was walking on the street as like a toddler with my parents, and this homeless man, he was black. He came running at us and he was screaming at us. So I may be biased because early life experiences and first impressions. I would have to choose white then, because most of the white people I've interacted with, I've made them my friend, and they are chill. They're very nice to me. So yeah, I would like. Oh, you say you meant black or white as in chocolate flavor. Well, personally, I don't like bitter flavors, and dark chocolate is very bitter, as people know. I don't feel like white is very much of a chocolate flavor either, though. But I guess I will have to choose white because it's sweeter, and I do like sugar more than bitterness. how do I view gender norms? Well, the current gender norms in my country currently, the United States, it's basically, it's evolved over a long time of, women, staying in the house and doing all the chores and taking care of the children, and, the men just being outside trying to make as much money as possible to, support his wife. I do believe that those still happen today, but it's not as much because now you typically need both people to be working just to support one child. So I feel like if somebody wants to follow the gender norms that are traditionally associated with the United States, I think they should just like find a way to either make enough money to support their future wife and their
Thanks.
children, which is
I tend to
I'd
think so.
assume near about
But nevertheless,
90,000 a year or 100,000 a year at the bare minimum, because it's 3 people and you need a house. In other countries, though, I guess that's just the way it is. I don't think we'll ever let go of gender norms. It's really in everyone's culture at this point. I don't think we should follow it that strictly, though. If you want to, that's fine.
I love you.
What is your response to the accusation of hypergamy against women? I do think hypergamy exists, and it goes both ways. I know a lot of people would say it doesn't, but it really does. Attractive people just get more privileges than unattractive people. That's life, and I don't think anyone can deny it. And if they do, they're just lying to themselves. Hypergamy against women, though, the thing of women liking men and more attracted to them, I do feel like that sometimes because I don't think I'm that attractive. I am just an average person. So whenever I find myself being attracted to someone who I perceive as more attracted to me, I feel like, oh my god, I feel so hypergamous. I'm sorry. I can't do this, or else it'll just perpetuate the stereotype. The hypergamy against men, though, where ugly men go for attractive women, that has happened a lot in like, for example, Asmongold and his new girlfriend, and Sniper Wolf's ex-husband and her. I think just a few years ago, ugly men being with a more attractive woman, that has it's happened more, but now it's people are talking more about unattractive, like ugly women going for attractive men now. I think it's just people focusing on different things, because I think they both have happened equally. It's not particularly one group more than the other. Are transgender women women? Well, if you're born as one chromosome, you can't change yourself to the other chromosome. This might be very problematic for me to say, but I do think transgenders are going through an identity crisis, and people just they don't want to help. It's better to feel sorry for them than to help them. If like just hormone therapy was meant for people who do have like defects and can't produce their own hormones. I don't think it was ever meant for transgenders. I mean, if you want to dress as the opposite sex, then go for it. It's for fun.
Hey,
but if you truly
okay.
believe that you're
You
meant
don't
to
need
be
to be
the
scared
opposite
of
sex,
the
then I think there's
We're
something
here.
wrong with your identity,
Yes, protect
your inner identity, because
Now
you were
just
always
calm
meant to be the
yourself,
gender you were
baby.
born as.
Chill, dude.
But
I'm just
if you
teasing.
just want to be
Let's just
just want to
listen
be
to the ranting.
cross-dressing, that's completely fine. I'm not dissing on transgenders. I do have a transgender friend. Optional question. How do I feel about IRL terrorists pursuing hormone replacement therapy? I think he will regret it in the future. I'm just saying this because I could have helped him like not do that. Like I could have told him, "Hey, you have to stop. You're not going to want this in the future." Because he is young and very his frontal lobe still hasn't developed yet, so I don't think he's fully thought this through. I do hope he doesn't go through it, and he instead chooses to dress in feminine ways instead of taking actual hormones and altering his body permanently. Because in the future, if he regrets it, it's doing irreversible damage. Because I heard that the body only stops developing after age 25, so it might have irreversible damage on him.
Oh, you want me to hold you now?
Do I think that
Alright.
Muslim society
I suppose we could
oppresses
switch.
women? I do think that. I mean, if you look at Middle Eastern countries, the
No,
women are
you can be
covered,
happy, teddy bear.
and I know that is part of their
Since that's
religion, and they
obviously what
follow
you
it
want,
voluntarily. But do you really need to put facial coverings on your people just so they can follow your religion? And the people who do say it's voluntary, it's okay, it's whatever.
Yeah.
They can follow whatever religion they want. It's
nice.
religion is a
I
weird
might
thing.
catch up on a little homework.
Um,
Don't mind.
But yeah, I do think Muslim society really oppresses women, because you can as a man in Muslim
don't
society, you
mind
can
me,
have
just
multiple
catching up on
wives.
some of Mr.
You
Cookie
can
Doodle's
have one as
assignments.
young as like 12 years old, and that's just oppressing girls too, not just women. Muslim society, it is a little outdated. Like as in, they don't allow many women to work, and they're against feminism. They don't want women to be as equal as them. It seems like they just view women as like future wives for them. Whenever someone tries to defend a Muslim woman online, as like if they're like a Muslim themselves, they just say, "Brothers, stop, she's someone's daughter," or "she's someone's brother." Oh wait, no, she's someone's sister. And it's just, why not just say that she's a human being too? Why do you have to bring one of her like a male family member of hers into the question? So it's just like they value men over women, and I think that's not very good. People have to be equal for society to work properly.
And finished.
How do I view male feminists and SJWs? Well, I don't quite know what SJW stand for, so I will look it up, but male feminists, I do think they are very nice.
Looks like you totally
They
crashed.
they do
Right.
understand that
Well,
inequality
it's
between everyone. Oh, SJW means social justice worker.
Horribly.
Male feminists, I do think they understand the inequality between men and women. And them being male, they usually do have a lot more say in things than women do, because more men in political power. Male feminists, a lot of people do want to say that male feminists are just doing it to get pussy, but I want to believe that some male feminists are doing it because they want women to be just as equal as them. They want women to be happy and to not have to fear for their life whenever they go outside alone.
You're safe.
male feminists, they are cool. They're very nice. Social justice workers, hold on, let me look up what they do exactly. I'm assuming it's something law related. Social justice workers fight systematic inequalities by championing marginalized groups. Well, social justice workers, I think they are doing some of their they're doing it because they want to help the society they're currently in, because I guess they want to help their people, just everyone. I guess I can't say much because I'm not really close with social justice, and I don't know exactly what they do. But based off what I've read just now, I do think they are good to have around. We should keep them. What would I think having a penis would feel like? Me as a male, I think I would be more popular because I am very social, so I think extroverted males do have more friends and they're more popular, and just overall they have good experiences, um and probably have sex with more women. Having an actual penis though, um I well, I am Asian, so I think I'd just be maybe average or below average, so that would hurt my ego a little bit, but um hmm just having a penis, I heard that if you are circumcised, you'll feel less in your genitals. Um but I don't think I'll be circumcised. My family isn't doesn't follow that exactly. So I'm sure I'll have more better sexual experiences if I had a penis. Um I don't know. I don't know what I'd do with it exactly. Maybe just masturbate a lot more. Yeah, just that. Would I rather have sex with Heartbreaker or Fry by Fluoride? Neither of them are really my type, and Heartbreaker does have a wife. So I guess I would be required to choose Fry by Fluoride. I haven't really interacted with Fry by Fluoride a lot. All I know is he basically revived Incelcore, and he's like one of the best because everybody really loves him. He's also the most popular, so I'd assume just his music quality has something to do with that. Um, I've met Heartbreaker doing his show in LA once. He was a nice person. Very fun to talk to. I wouldn't have sex with him though. Actually, I wouldn't have sex with either of them. This is just in the hypothetical, if I had to choose, if I was required to. Ooh, so this is the end of the interview. It's been going on, well, from my point, this voice chat has been going on for about 35 minutes. So yeah, this is all right, this is the average length of the average interview. So It was nice to be interviewed to you, by you. Very grateful that you chose me out of anyone else, any other woman in the scene. Um, I don't know. I'm just not in the scene. Um, I'm just a really big fan. I was high for most of this interview, so if I said some really weird answers, I'm sorry for that. I'm not in the typical headspace I usually am, so again, thank you for interviewing me. Very grateful you chose me.